everyone, welcome to the BRIT School. I left here 2 years ago and I'm now a TV presenter for Channel 5. Everything I learned here gave me the skills, mindset and confidence to follow up my dream in TV. BRIT has touched many areas of life, the arts and entertainment, and not just in this country, but around the world.
The BRIT School is amazing. The inspiration, the dedication, the enthusiasm of the students is incredible. It just rubs off on me.
Well, the BBC loves the BRIT School because we love what the BRIT School does and the people it produces.
All you need is a bit of talent, and they'll spot it and they'll help you and nurture you.
It creates kids who are exceptionally talented in their fields.
Former students have sold over 160 million albums, won 12 BRIT Awards, 19 Grammys, 2 BAFTAs, 2 Oscars, not to mention a Laurence Olivier Award, a UK Theatre Award and a London Evening Standard Award.
There I was in Selhurst, all of a sudden amongst people from all walks of life being themselves. Without the BRIT School, I don't think I would have half what I do now in terms of a richness of life.
It felt like you had like a legitimate reason to do the thing that you loved.
Going somewhere that I really felt like I belonged and where I had all these amazing opportunities and met all these amazing people, it changed the trajectory of my life.
I don't think I would even be sitting in this chair right now, having just come from doing my radio show, if I wasn't a BRIT School graduate.
When I went to the BRIT School, the experience I got working in the studio and navigating that creative landscape, it totally changed my life.
I think growing up as someone who never really learnt to read and write music because I really struggle with dyslexia, for me the idea of going to a normal music school was never a possibility because you have to have grades. So the second I found out after watching the BRIT Awards that you could go to the BRIT School and you didn't need grades, you just needed to really adore music, it completely just changed my whole world.
One of the most special things about the BRIT School was coming to the BRIT School as a student with ADHD and not having much self-belief and much self-worth, and being able to be a student who left with a lot of self-belief and a lot of self-worth.
It was a school that produced the people of the future, the people that were going to support the country, run the country, work in the country, pay into the country, give back to the country.
The BRIT School is a transformative place. It's transformed literally thousands of young people's lives. It's taken them from nowhere to somewhere, regardless of their background. Children who perhaps wouldn't have done anything with their lives if it wasn't for this place and for the care and attention of the industries that have supported us. But they need your investment, they need your love, they need your understanding, and they need really someone to believe in them.
All of these successful graduates are contributing to the cultural and economic wealth of the UK.
Schools like the BRIT School, which don't charge, which are free, add to the value that our country can take to the rest of the world.
The creative industries are one of the most important things that the UK has got going for it internationally.
It's our fastest growing sector, worth over £100 billion every year. Now that's £11 million every hour for the UK economy.
We are the best at making film, we're the best at television, we're the best at music.
We lead the world in it.
Music alone has contributed £5.2 billion to the economy, with £2.7 billion from exports.
When that music is sold around the world, Britain's reputation, Britain's culture is exported, and where culture is shared and exported, trade follows. But more than that, the creative industries are about our national conversation, they're about our culture, they're about our identity. The social glue is critical.
Our success in the future, in the creative industries, and frankly, more broadly, really depends upon our development of future talent. And the BRIT School is one of the places where this happens.
The broad range and curriculum at the BRIT can position young people in so many different ways. It's not just about singing. It's about actually a fundamental portfolio of different types of activity to do a whole range of different types of work.
We are the beneficiaries of what the BRIT School stands for, and that's why we're such big supporters of what the BRIT School does.
It is free and in an area of high deprivation, and you have developed an incredibly strong reputation.
It's a very important institution. We feel that it really churns out a lot of diverse talent, and that's so important for the radio industry, radio and music industry.
I'm so proud to be a supporter and I'm evangelical about the BRIT School.
BRIT is a state school, but to keep it BRIT, to keep it cutting edge, we need support.
The arts should be available to everybody. They should be government funded, but tragically they're not.
What is exciting about the future is that we are going to continue to transform. We're looking to fund a creative hub that has more opportunities, more space for the young people here at the BRIT School to learn, to develop, to experiment, to try out new ideas, to kind of have a place where their creativity can flourish. The facilities need work and they need help.
Our government grant is approximately £6,000 per student. This leaves the school in an annual shortfall of approximately £1,750, and that's nearly £2.5 million to find every year.
If places like the BRIT School don't continue to flourish and grow, then down the line I think we'll notice that deficit.
I'm kind of a bit shocked to be here talking about raising funds for it.
There won't be another Adele in the way that Adele is so special if we let the BRIT School die.
Anyone that's thinking of donating to the school, just know it's really important that this place exists.
This school has to continue and has to grow as far as I'm concerned.
It's an amazing organisation producing incredible people, and they are the future.
Go on, do something, help the BRIT School.
Thank you to everyone that's ever given anything to the BRIT School, because it has directly affected people like myself. But also that if you are thinking of giving, or even if you're unsure about giving, maybe because in this day and age sometimes you think, I gave something but I don't really know where it goes and I don't really know if it had an effect. It has an effect. It has an effect.